Hello and welcome everyone. If you're new to this channel, then my name is Amit Patel and you are watching Musings with Software Engineers. Now, if you're new, then subscribe to this channel because on this channel, I share ideas, insights, tools, and tactics. So, if you want to grow really fast in the software industry, then subscribe now and press the bell icon. So, let us begin. How to understand the business technical requirements from document, video, or mail. Okay, so whenever you are trying to understand the business, so the first thing to do is to understand the overall business, the very large, the I call it the 40,000 view, 40,000 feet view. Like if you're looking from really above, okay, and that you should be able to draw it on one single piece of paper, okay. 40,000 view is the business you can draw entirely on one single piece of paper. It will be like, your client may explain you, uh, we, so I'll give you an example of one of my clients. Okay. So one of my clients, when I went to meet him for the first time, he told me that they are a company which sells medicine in some different countries. Okay, they have warehouses in different locations. Okay, and they have their main office in India, and from India they control all these warehouses. They procure medicines from the manufacturers. Okay, and then they have certain addresses where they have to deliver these medicines. These are individual clients. Okay, they get a list of clients where they have to send the medicine, and they have to print these labels for this list of clients, and they have to pack these medicines and send it. So this is a logistic kind of a application. So first we get a 40,000 feet view of this business. So I completely entirely draw the business that, okay, he first gets a list, okay, of all the medicines that he has to send. Then he will give the list to his warehouse. The warehouse will check that if the medicine is there in the inventory or not. If the medicine is there, he will pack the medicine. If the medicine is not there, then he will raise an order for that particular medicine. Then he will ship all the medicines that are already packed. Whatever is on order, he will wait for the order to come in. When the order comes in, he will then fulfill those remaining medicines orders. Okay, and when this entire cycle is complete, then whoever is giving the list has to make the payment. Okay, once the payment is made, the entire transaction is complete. Now this is the entire business. So we will draw first the business completely on a piece of paper, where what is the trail of the entire business. Okay, from that we will start defining all the entities that are in play. And what are the entities? Okay, the end user who's getting the medicine is one entity. So we may put them as a person in our database. Okay, the vendor from whom, the manufacturer from whom you are purchasing the medicine is one entity. So we may have an entity called manufacturer. Okay, the person who's giving the list is another entity. So that entity will be defined in our, okay, each medicine is itself an entity, it's a product. Okay, so that medicine as an entity will become a part of our database. Now we have to define that particular database, and then we have to define the various transactions. So we have a transaction to purchase, we have a transaction to upload the list, we have a transaction to print the list, we have a transaction to ship all these medicines, we have a transaction to when the medicine comes in, to put the medicine on the shelf, so accept the inventory of the medicine. So there are all these various transactions where the quantity of the medicine is going up or down. Okay, everything is related to the quantity of the medicine which is going up and down within that particular warehouse. Correct. So this particular, unless we get the 40,000 view, then we come down to the 2,000 or 20,000 or 2,000 feet view, where we are talking about all these entities and transactions. All software applications are nothing but entities which are the masters, and the transactions, which is something happens which changes some particular value somewhere in the database. Correct? If you think about Zomato or Swiggy, what is it? The entity is the person who is ordering food. Okay, the entity is also the food itself. Okay, the menu of the food. The entity is the restaurant. Okay, the entity is the person who's carrying the food, that is the driver who's carrying the food. Correct. So these are all the entities within the system. And then there are transaction. I place an order. When I place an order, okay, that order will go to that particular vendor, the food, the restaurant. The restaurant will see the order. They will pick the order. They will make the order, and they will. By that time, the driver will be at the doorstep. The driver will get another notification which says that okay, you have to pick up the order from here. And once the driver picks up the order, okay, he will go and deliver, and he will complete the transaction. Okay, or in this entire thing there will be a payment thing. So there are various entities which are doing certain transactions. Okay, so any requirement, business requirement, technical requirement, whether it is a document or video, think from the business point of view first, very high level. What is the full circle of the business? Okay, what is happening throughout the business, and then come down to the level of entities and different transactions. If you understand this, okay, if you understand this, then you will have a breakup of all the modules you have to develop within your system. So maybe there is an ordering module, there is a logistics module, there is a payment processing module, there is a driver information module. Whatever modules are required within your system, those modules you will be able to build. So in your documentation you will be able to say that these are the entities within play, these are the transactions which are happening. When this transaction happens, this is what this person should get, this particular report or this particular message should come in his mobile, or whatever those things, whatever is happening, actually events are happening. And whatever technology you're using an SMS, you're using the actual page for the user, or you are using some way of, like for example, the manual delivery process is handled by the driver. Okay, he has to feed in that okay, I am picking up this order, so you have to say yes, I've picked up the order. So we come to know that now he's left. Then there is a GPS which constantly tracking the driver, and that GPS is giving the idea that where is the driver now. And as soon as he reaches and he delivers the order, again he tick marks, he puts the OTP and closes the transaction. So the company comes to know, the restaurant comes to know that okay, the order is delivered. The company Zomato or Swiggy comes to know we have to release the payment to this restaurant. Correct. So all these transactions, okay, it's all about entities and transactions. And if you really study one, object oriented programming, you study the concepts of object oriented programming, or and you study the concepts of data structures and algorithms. Okay, data structures and algorithms. When you study the concepts of this, you will understand how to define entities, how to define transactions, how these play with each other, and how that helps you in building a complete software application. Okay, does not matter at what level you are, but if you are able to do this much, if you are able to understand what entities are within play, if you are able to understand what transactions you can create, then you will be able to build the technical requirements or the business requirements document which is required, which is the starting point of any software application. Okay, I hope Sudipan Sahat, that this helps you in building this technical requirement document, or in able to understand what software application to build. Okay, and this is for not just if you are in a job, even if you are in a business of building a software, then this is how you will go about building the requirement document. And from there will come your statement of work. In statement of work, you will just mention all the modules and everything that you are going to build, which you have already documented, very well documented, that these are the things that I'm going to build, and this is my statement of work, this is how much time it is going to take. Okay, so this is the technical document or business document is the starting point of everything, and this is the way to do it. Okay, I hope, Sandeepan, this helps you, and you are able to do it really effectively. So I hope that this video is useful to you. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, okay, and share these videos as much as possible. Thank you very much. Stay focused, stay rich, and see you in the next video.